come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Carlos Santana is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Santana in front with a 2-0 count. Line toward the gap in left center, and that will be a base hit here for Santana.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Indians leave 1. It's the Tribe 0. Twins coming to bat. This is Major League Baseball on the show. Jeffrey Rodriguez will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
This is on the ground over to first. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
So digging in now, Jorge Polanco. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. In there, no balls and a strike. Hit hard back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Arias on second. Polanco on at first with nobody out. Late making contact on that swing and will do it again on 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot.
Here's Miguel Sano as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. 2 balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now the 2-0. Back up the middle. Arroyo brings it in. Step on the bag for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. Stepping up now, Jose Ramirez. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Rosario is underneath this one, and he puts it away for the first out. Now batting, Domingo Santana. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. And he takes ball one. No score here as we play inning number 2. Santana in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
2 balls and a strike.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Called strike, and that'll run it full. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. He'll work on keeping this top of the 2nd alive. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the pitch. A strike, and it's 2-1. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-2 to count to Arroyo. That's popped up out towards short right field. Arias is there, and the side is retired. Down in. Digging in, Mitch Garver, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
Striding in, Eddie Rosario. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A runner at second, nobody out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Pulled toward right center field. DeShields is there. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
The first baseman.
Set to get his day started, Max Kepler. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Kepler has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number.
Runner on third, sac fly situation, right? 2 pitchers down. Really good job of patience trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
Lays off 2-2 now. Bottom of the second here with no score. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Full count to Matt Kepler, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Marwin Gonzalez, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Hard hit towards center. DeShields will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Leading off the inning, Sandy Leon, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Sandy Leon. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. A bouncer to the left side. Gonzalez is up with it. And the throw on the first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. So with 1 away now, time for a check of the standings as you find out where the Twins find themselves in the AL Central picture. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
A ball and a strike now. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there.
And he popped him up. Arias takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out. Digging in to try it again, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
The 3-1 pitch.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Throw over to the bag, back in standing. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Pretty.
Leading off,
here comes the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And he misses 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Sure took a healthy hack that time. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Oh, Ryan.
Stepping in now, Luis Arraez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. A ball and a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
On the ground for Hernandez at second base. And there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that will bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. Fastball in there for a called strike. 2 out, nobody on. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. Popped him up. Arroyo into shallow left. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Standing in, Carlos Santana, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Gone! Home run for Carlos Santana. First home run of the campaign for him, and with it the Indians have leveled the score at 1 apiece.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
At the plate now, Franmil Reyes. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down-and-in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The 1-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on to not being very aggressive right now.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. Both guys pretty close. Top speeds of 95 and 94. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Domingo Santana. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
1-1.
And there's ball 1. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he fouls this one off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Grounded to first. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Indians pick up 1 thanks to this at-bat from Carlos Santana. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Here's Nelson Cruz now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
The great equalizer. The changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone. And it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. High chopper over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The catcher, number 8, Mitch.
Now in the box, Mitch Garver. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Now the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. DeShields retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point.
Retiring the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. Halfway home, all even at 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2.
off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Left center, base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
Max Kepler is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Well, he had success earlier in the day, driving in their only run. And that success continues when he takes this pitch to his liking and makes sure some lucky kid gets a souvenir. He's been huge for them in this one.
In now, Marwin Gonzalez. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
The center fielder, number 25.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. High fly ball out to straightaway center. DeShields is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Luis Arias. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ball 1. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
1-2. Here it comes. On the ground for Hernandez at second base. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But 2-run score for the Twins. Both leading off the inning, Delino DeShields, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
2-0 now. Now here it comes. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And there's your first out of the inning.
The batter, number 7.
Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And he lays off for ball one. Two balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And that's the second out. So now Carlos Santana, 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
In there, 3-1. And this one misses to Santana, and he'll take that free pass down to first. Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left to board, but he cannot lose this one. No balls and a strike to count. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come. Digging in once again, Jorge Polanco. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Dominic Leone is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Your attention, please. Now
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Up next for Minnesota.
The next twin up, Nelson Cruz. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Fouled away. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Miguel Sano will be next. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
To the plate now, Miguel Sano. 0-1 the count. Now here it comes. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down go the Twins in order, and it's still 3-1. Ready once again, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Line toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
The left fielder, number 24, Domingo Santana.
At the plate, Domingo Santana, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager is giving this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Get back in this zone, or you just pitch around him?
Gonzalez is there. To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Up next for Cleveland.
At the plate, Christian Arroyo. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee, or he was sitting off speed right there.
Down. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. Now the pitch.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Nothing to. Coming to the plate now, Mitch Garver hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
2-2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4.
Next for the Twins.
Ready for another chance? Eddie Rosario. He came across to score after doubling in his last at bat.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Smoked on the ground left side. A diving effort as it's off his glove. But they will not get it out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now. Max Kepler will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going.
Number 39.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Perez is among a dying breed. Those lefties whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a liner. But this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Now batting.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire, Marwin Gonzalez. And this is going to dunk in out there, a base hit. The throw to third.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Boy, it's really fun for me watching this vet out there battling in this tough spot. We've seen him in jams like this many times before, so he has plenty of experience to be able to get out of these kind of jams. And he's thinking more about that than the task at hand, which is getting this hit around.
And that misses for ball one. The matchup numbers with Oliver Perez, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan. But you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does hurt.
Oh, look at this. He goes to first. Hats off to that one. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. The three of us are back after this message. In now for Cleveland, Sandy Leon. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
That evens it up 1-1. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw will be well laid as he reaches it first.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
And you know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready or he's going to throw it right by you.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Count it 3-2.
Delino DeShields waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. And that is into right field, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, it's funny. The first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way. And that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
And he popped him up. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
2-0 now. From the stretch. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Three balls and a strike. Flirting with a little danger here.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos.
To a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Well, things are bad enough as it is right now. 1 run in, base is juiced, and now he's falling behind the count. You could bet the guy at the plate is thinking about making this a 5-run inning in a hurry.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Now batting.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And digging in now, Franmil Reyes. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Oscar Mercado will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. So striding in, Jose Ramirez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Sergio Romo was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Striding in for the Indians, Domingo Santana. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. Romo, a California-born ball player. He was a 28th round selection back in 2005.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. Catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. Tag not in time. And we are tied here in the 8th.
That was a really good at bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
Francisco Lindor will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 12, Francisco Lindor.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-1. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
1-2. Here it is. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is the... Francisco Lindor will remain in the game in the 9th spot in the order and take over at shortstop. Bottom of the inning now. In now, Nelson Cruz. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Adam Simber is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Set. Here's the 3-1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting.
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Next will be the designated hitter, Miguel Sano. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A swing and a ground ball to third. Scooped up. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The catcher, number 8.
Into the box now, Mitch Garver. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. In there at the knees, strike 1. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 to the Twins catcher.
1-2.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Just hung in there on that one. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. This ball game still tied 5-all. Taylor Rogers comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. Rogers has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boy, every manager and pitching coach, Matty D, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Under it is Cruz now for out number 2.
Now batting.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Delino DeShields. He singled his last time up. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Boy, this guy comes out of the pen. He loves coming in spots like this. Tight situations. This is exactly the type of game that he loves to come into.
1-1 the count now. 1-1 the pitch.
That's ball 2. Ball 3.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
The batter, number 7.
Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. No balls and a strike to count. And it's 1-1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. A ball and 2 strikes now.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And he popped him up, and that's in there. Base hit. Throw into third, and he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
Now batting.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Oscar Mercado, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third. Jordan Luplow will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Jordan Luplow.
And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Here's a line drive. That's down. It'll give him the lead and then some. The go-ahead run will score. 2 runs have scored. Now a third runner heading for the plate. The tag, and he's safe as they open up an 8-5 lead.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
On here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 36, Tyler.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 3 runs already home here. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
2 strikes.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Grounded to short. Right to him. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors, and 1 man left on. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Indians 8 and the Twins 5. Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Brad Hand enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game, that's awesome.
1-1 the count. Nobody out, runner on first. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. Hernandez at second. Back to first. A 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. Final strike for the Twins. And it's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. And that's going to put an end to this one, and the Indians have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never
The Cleveland Indians came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Adam Cimber claims the win out of the pen, his first. Brad Hand wraps it up for the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that just about